Today we're going to remove the stereo from a 2007 Ford Fusion. For most Fords, this is not the easiest with the special DIN removal tools, but this one takes a little bit more work. We're going to use a pry tool to insert on the side of the radio and pop the clips loose. Work up the side of the panel to release the clips. We're going to work across the top. You can hear the clips all release as we pry on the panel. We're going to work down the left side, release the panels, and release the clips. The bottom clips are a little bit tight. You might have to pull them out. At the top of the panel here is a connector for the emergency flashers, and any other features you might have will also have connectors across the front. Up here on the top of the panel, once it comes forward, there's a little red trigger on the connector. You have to lift this red trigger up. This will allow you to push the little trigger on the side into the connector and release. Now we can remove the Ford Fusion panel across the dash. Take a look at the bottom clips. You may also notice that the clips bend a little bit, but we can bend these clips back into place and have this panel ready for when we put it back on. Both clips seem to be a little bit bent on this one when pulling it off the dash, but that's fine. Next it takes a 8mm screw on the bottom. There's another 8mm bolt on the right here. We have two bolts on the left side of the stereo. And we're going to remove both these bolts. Now that we have all the bolts removed, we grasp the stereo and pull it forward from the dash. Now we pull the stereo out of the dash. On the back of the stereo there are several connectors. One of them is an antenna. Grasp this black collar and pull it up. This will release the antenna. Next we have the little gray connector here. We're going to push the trigger down on the center of this gray connector and remove that. And the last connector up here on the top, we're going to push this little trigger in and remove this connector as well. Sometimes they can be a little bit tight. There, that connector's removed. Now with that connector removed, we have a removed Ford Fusion car stereo.